Hello, Friday. Do you have a job where your boss drives you a little crazy, makes you tense during the day? Do you have a job where you're the boss and your employees make you tense and frustrated during the day? Or maybe you're just trying to make it to retirement happy and healthy. Anyway, these are the kind of subjects we talk about on this channel. If any of that interests you, we do it while we're moving, and that's how we get to retirement healthy. All right, all that being said, let's get started. We also change up once a week with all new movements, so this is the last time we'll be doing this one. You know, when I think about my career, and I think about the things that really helped and breathed life and really made changes for the better, of course, in my life, switch it, reverse it, I am so uncoordinated sometimes. Everybody did that better than me. Okay, I would suggest getting a mentor. Mentors helped me so much. Let's do some shoulder rolls. I would suggest having mentors that are your age or older, but also that are younger. Reverse it. Gosh, I can't even tell you the amount of information. People that worked for me mentored me, and I'll just tell you that's the absolute truth. Let's do some neck rolls. I want to tell you two stories today, if we have time, about two of the most significant things that these two individuals taught me. Reverse it. And they're both such characters, such amazing people. I want to give you some background on them because it's just really noteworthy. Okay, we're going to get into a squat, and we are going to move our bodies from side to side, taking our elbow down towards our hip. Now, I did many different things during my career, but in this particular role, I kind of morphed into finance, which, oh gosh, I needed a lot of help. So I sort of had a conversation with a girlfriend of mine who was in finance, and she let me hang out with one of the ladies that worked for her. Shoot, I didn't want to say lady because I don't want this to be gender specific at all. Okay, let's get into more of a sumo, which means wider, deeper, and put your feet pointing out to the side, and I want you to reach. So this particular person, lovely person, she took me under her wing. She taught me. We had lunch. We hung out. And she was just gentle most of the time. She could also put me in my place, which we all need once in a while, right? But she was a tiny little thing. She must have been maybe 4'11", and I know she was tiny because we used to travel around on the landscape and speak about our respective, pieces of the pie in the area that we were working in. And leave your hands back here, tuck those feet in a little more, and let's go back to this movement. We'd have to put her up on a box so that she didn't look like a child, or have to sort of peek up over the podium. So she was just a teeny little thing, but she was very good to me, and she would tell me stories about how she became who she was. Okay, let's get back into the sumo and the reaches. Ooh. So she, in her private life, had bought a car. She was single at the time, and there was a problem with the vehicle. So she went into the dealership, first available, of course we all work, so Saturday. She goes into the dealership with her new car, quite busy on a Saturday, as you can imagine. And she was having trouble getting any attention from anyone. All right, take your, shake it out a little bit. Now we're gonna do a calf raise. I think I'll quit talking for a minute about work and get into this. We're gonna raise up on your toe-toes. Hang out there for a minute. I want that calf to work. Now bend down. Drop that heel, bring it up. We're doing it 4 times. Up on your toe-toe. Bend down, drop, up on your toe. Hang out there as long as you can. Work that calf. You get down into a squat, drop your heels, bring it up. One more, last one. Can you bend down and keep your heels up? Oh, drop it down. Enough of that. Okay, so let's get into an arm sequence. So she's in a dealership. Little thing that she is. No one will wait on her. Finance, as a rule, kind of 95% in finance, are not extroverts. They're very introverted people, just sort of by definition of the work. Extroverts wind up in sales and you know, the face of this and that and whatever. But I just, you know, she was not an outspoken person. And she said to herself, in her head, I've got a problem and I'm going to have to be somebody else to get it solved. So she stood in the middle of that dealership and said in a very loud voice, I came in this dealership, okay, take it under, last weekend, and I bought a car. And I had no problem getting someone to wait on me. But now I've bought my car and I can't get anyone to wait on me. So if you're here today to buy a car, I think you need to know that. And man, did she get waited on fast. Well, now I am not telling you this story to say go around, be obnoxious and yell at salesmen. That's not my point at all. Bring your hands up and go forward. I'm just saying, don't pigeonhole yourself. You are doing that to you. Nobody's doing that to you. If you need to step out and be an extrovert, raise that voice. It's not going to kill you. You can do it. It may take a little practice, but she put that seed in my mind and it changed everything. I would, prior to that, you know, I always struggled with public speaking, and I don't think it's strange at all that you know, a lot of people would rather just kind of die than do public speaking. Okay, put those arms out and give me a little press, press, press. So, you know, I would have people say, I can't hear you, speak up. But man, after she, that really planted a seed in my mind that, you know, I can be whoever I need to be at any given moment. And it empowered me to step out. So I thought I'd share it with you. She was my mentor, and she was a good one. Okay, put those elbows together, and let's do a little bit of bicep work. It looks like I may need to save my second story till Monday. It's just as good, though. My encouragement is to get a mentor. I had a couple do's and don'ts written down that I wanted to share. One of them I already covered. It was like, don't whisper. Don't ever make anybody say what. When you open your mouth, you open it with conviction and something to say, and say it loud enough for people to hear you. Okay, come forward into a, what do you call this thing? Yeah, this right here. Drop your arms. Chair pose. Ha! I remembered. Okay, we're going to do a reverse fly. It's a really nice release for the lower back, right? Okay, this is kind of a broad don't. We'll talk about it more, I suppose. Don't refuse to train or create a desk guide because you need job security. Don't do that. That limits you. It really does, and it chains you to your desk. Please don't do that to yourself. Do Become intellectually curious. Whatever's going on in your area, know about it. Become curious. Okay, let's arm circles for a minute. And reverse it. And now let's go ahead and stretch those arms. I just love thinking about these topics and what actually was helpful to me during my career, what empowered me, what made me feel strong, what made me feel bad. It definitely was a journey. It was a good one. It was a good journey. Get yourself a good mentor. It can be, formal or informal. Because generally people are flattered when you say, hey, I like what you do. Can you show me how you do that? And it helps. Talk about on-the-job training, right? Woo! Let me suggest to you one more thing before we leave each other for the weekend. Woo! Motion is the lotion. Whether it's with me or wherever you are, get up and move throughout the day. It helps. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I need some more subscribers. And hit that like button. I'm going to see you on Monday, I hope. Have a great weekend.